Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today. I'm going to be doing some journal cards. I'm going to be making them from packaging. Yeah, I always save my packaging. I've never actually done a video where I've showed you. I don't think I've done a video showing me using my packaging. But this is my favourite kind of packaging with the lovely cream insides, because that means I don't have to cover it on both sides. Right, I'm just gonna take this apart, and this is going to be a lovely size for some journal cards or tags. I've grabbed that, and I've got a box of Asda's pizza base mix for when I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to mess with yeast and things like that. Right, I'm going to start off. You know I'm going to chop it up on my trimmer, don't you? I'm not going to do it with scissors. I can't cut straight to save my life with scissors. I've just gone ahead and opened that up. I even then like to save these bits because they're fabulous for making altered paper clips, the smaller bits, like that. So, look at that. I'm going to straighten up my edge. I would have cut it along that one if I could have found it. Oh, just had an idea. I could do like folding journal cards, but I don't want to do those today. I just want to do some regular journal cards. Let's just get all those bits out. I'm going to do a bit of collage on them, I think. I've got some more of my vellum or washi stickers, whatever people want to call them. Oh, that moved. That weren't good. I put it wrong way around. Yeah. Excuse me. I found if I have it this way up, I can see better and it's less likely to slip. But I think that slipped because I got it on that thick part. Right, just that side to level up. And I never do things a standard size. I make my items to the size of the packaging I've got. I'm just going to cut a bit more off top of there because it's a bit creasy and wrinkled. Yeah, that's a good idea. Some folding ones. But like I said, not today. So I've got those three. I do want some wider journal cards, so I'm also going to chop this pizza one up. That should fit in. So let's get in. Chop there. I love this chopper. It really does take abuse well. Oh. I'll be crying if it breaks. I've had this quite a few years though. It hasn't broke yet. Right, I'm gonna. Oh, I can see where this box is joined, so I'm gonna take it apart like that. There we go, and I'm gonna get some decent sized journal cards out of this. Really decent size. Yeah, if we have something in a box that I know the inside of is cream and kids open it in a fashion that damages it, I'm like, no, what are you doing? And my favourite craft ones are Asda's own Weetabix. It's a much nicer craft card than the branded ones. It's sad that you know what your favourite products are for packaging style, isn't it? So we've just spent an awful long time there chopping things up, but that's going to make two journal cards, I think. I'm not going to cut it up yet. I might make a big one. That needs a bit more off top because, yeah, we didn't open that one so well. And I'm going to cut that in half for two journal cards again. I'm not measuring. There we go. Right, that's enough chopping for one day, isn't it? So those not getting thrown away. The only bits getting thrown away are these. They're going in my cardboard box. Oh, I got bits of cardboard all over when I did my recycling this week. I didn't realise my recycling bin had got a big split in the side. So when I'm putting these boxes of tiny little bits of card in, yeah, a lot of them all came out through the split. So it was like confetti all over my path. Oh well. Right, wow, we've got way more there than we're going to get used today. So the back of them, that is what I use for writing on. It's a lovely card for writing on. And then the front, I'm going to do some collaging. But before that, we need to get a bit of a key. A couple of things I like to do. I do sometimes just like to sand them if I'm going to cover them completely. Like, yay. It just gives it a little bit of a key so that your glue will stick. But what I'm going to do with them today is I'm going to gesso them. I've got my faithful gesso pot out that lasts me forever. Right. And I'm not going to put too much gesso in the middle. We'll leave that big one to one side. I'm going to concentrate mainly on the edges because it's the edges that I want covering more than anything. The insides, they're going to get covered in paper, so I don't see it point in wasting a lot of gesso to get good coverage. I'm just looking for a piece of paper that I can let rest on. What have we got here? Yeah, that'll do. Right. Oh, whoa! I went a bit mad there with gesso, didn't I? Oops. Oops. We're going to need... I'm just going to pop it on one of the other cards. I'm going to use that as a palette. Yeah. So... Now you can hardly see I've got gesso there, but I assure you, gesso is there. So that means that my glue's going to stick when I come to collage on it. Now the edges I'm going to concentrate on a little bit more. I don't want them completely covered because I don't mind the bits of writing showing through. Yeah. I put more on that edge, you know, with it being, it's just like a solid colour, isn't it? Because I'm going to ink over this gesso. So, on the edges. Oh, I got quite a lot on that one, didn't I? That's just how I do mine. I'm going to put my thumb in the middle now because that middle is already dry. I don't want it too thick because it'll take too long to dry. I'm hoping by the time I get to the end of these, the first one's ready to collage on. So that's one. This is a second one. I'll do the middle last this time, then I've got somewhere to hold it as a ground. There we go. And that's all it needs. Don't have to be mega neat. That's two. Oh, that's the other one. So, yeah, I was surprised how many people enjoyed my last video with the envelope. No, it wasn't. It was the tag punch board. Yeah, I just expected that being a little short video and nobody watched it. But yeah, and some very good tips on covering the little blade handle. Because, yeah, me and my big chompy fingers did not get on well with that. Yeah, a few of you suggested band-aids, plasters. That's a brilliant idea. And then one suggestion from Deborah. She said one of those rubber finger covers that bank clerks use for counting money. I'm like, that's a fabulous idea. But I don't have one. So I'm going to try cutting up a silicone muffin case. I've got some, I'm talking, the muffins it makes are like yay big. We bought it from Poundland, a tin with the cases. We never use the cases, they're just stuffed in baking cupboard. All we ever use is the tin. So yes, one of those is going to get chopped up later today. But I've got a big list to do today, and I just really fancied doing something bitty and collagey. I'm working on my Alice junk journal and my ring bound one. So there'll be a couple of those videos coming up over the weekend. Right, I'm just going to do, I'm not going to do, we've done 4. Should we do 5? Let's do 5. Oh, it's got to be an odd number, hasn't it? Yeah, that's how I normally use my gesso, just put enough on the dabber. I just went a bit mad squeezing it. And at this point, if I think any of the others need a bit more coverage around the outside, I'll just give them a bit more. It just gives it a key for your glue and everything else to stick to. But I think I'll give that one a little bit more on the edge. It's a very dark colour compared to the rest. Look at me not wanting to waste any gesso. Why get more out? That's why that tub of gesso's lasted me years. I don't use gesso that often, and when I do, I don't use lashings of it. I think that's a bit better. Yep, that'll do that. Right, I'm just going to pause because I must clean my gesso brush. I've ruined so many. Right, I have a nice clean gesso brush now. Right, so here we are with these. As you can see, I'm straight back. They're not completely dry yet, and I'm getting it on my fingers. Right, I'm just going to do my usual style of collage. I like to use my maps, my music paper, my book pages. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, but I'm also going to incorporate a few little bits of paper again from the, yeah, from that. Yeah, that. You know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, that kit I'm using. Vintage Romance, yes, by Nanine at Collage Type. Just a few little bits. I'm just going to grab that and bring it over. And we'll sort a few little bits out. Yeah, them bits. I don't want any of the bits that I've printed on card. I can use those for other more interesting things. Take the whole bunch out. There we go. What we got? Oh, I've got plenty of rope. I think I cut that for a particular reason, so I'm not going to use that. Yeah, here we go. Lots of little bits and bobs there. So I'll just grab those and put the rest away. We've, of course, got to use some of this gorgeous painter's paper. This is what Tanya at Tattered Treasure sent me. Although I did then since buy a full roll. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. No one can do that much collage. You know, you've just got to have some. Yeah. Alright, so some of that. I do love me old A to Zs. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's the Sheffield one. And oh, doily. I always love a bit of doily in my collage these days. I've got a bit of that green one left. I don't want to really overuse the green one. So I want, yeah, I'll just get rid of the white edges. I'm not too fussy about whether my edges are straight or ripped now. I don't want the white edges on. The white edges will never do. And I'm going to test out my Elmer's Extreme glue stick over gesso. I've never used it over gesso. I can't see it not working. But you never know, do you? We will find out. Oh, I tore a bit more edge off there than I wanted. So I'm just going to rip this up into some pieces. Which, yeah, I want some lovely pink roses and that ticking stripe on these cards. We've got 5 there now, haven't we? That's 5 cards. Yeah. We might use some more, might not. I do like this plainer background with the text on it. So we may use some of that. There we go. That's enough of that for now. Let's get sticking. Oh, I need a new glue stick. The one I'm using is just about empty. If you're looking for this glue stick, this is what it looks like in the packaging. Yeah, it's the Elmer's Extreme. The only place I've found it is on eBay. These are $3.99. I believe they've still got them in stock. Just type in Elmer's Extreme. I'm really rubbish at doing eBay links. I think I managed one other day, but it literally took me about 15 minutes to work out how to do it. And then the information has gone from my mind. That part of your brain that helps you retain new things as you learn them just doesn't seem to be functioning in me. Grab your glue book, woman. You'd think now I'd be organised on videos, wouldn't you? Yeah? You'd think, yeah, she knows she's doing this so she can have this out ready. I'm a heck. I don't think I'll ever get really organised. I think it'd be boring to be too organised. I really do. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Whee. I had my second COVID jab yesterday. I want some of these to go sideways. Yeah, I'm feeling okay, actually. On the way home, I felt horrendously sick. My friend had to pull over to let me have a breather, and she was convinced it were her driving. I'm like, no, it's not your driving. I was a driving instructor. I used to sit in passenger seat of a car for a living. I do not get travel sick in the passenger seat of a car. I've experienced much worse driving. Yeah, if you can imagine. And I don't know, is there anything to do with jab or the fact that, I don't know. I really don't know. Or maybe, I'd not eaten much. I know that much yesterday. I was very nervous about having the jab and I have no idea why. I sometimes think subconsciously you can worry about things. Maybe all this hoo-ha about the susceptibility to blood clots were in my head and I didn't realise it. I honestly don't know. But I'm fine, I'm still here. I'm glad I've had it. Really glad I've had it. And well done to all of you who've had it. The old thing with vaccines, they're not just protecting you, they're protecting everyone around you. And I do think, well, it'll end up being like flu jab, won't it? Well, it will. I don't think government have told British public that yet, though. Let's have a bit of pink and flowery on as well. Yeah, collaging more than one piece at a time as well is really helping me not to overthink things. It's new collage. Oh, I can see the writing through, but I like that. I don't mind that. That's quite interesting. It seems to be sticking lovely. It seems to be sticking as well to this as it ever has to any other cardboard, if not better. We shall see what they turn out like, won't we? Do you know, I'm not even worrying about whether things are right way up today. I'm going to get that a bit near at corner because we don't want too much of that orange showing. But again, look, I don't mind a little bit. I think you can tell they've been made out of something recycled as well. I think I use a lot less recycled stuff than a lot of other crafters you might see on YouTube. I think that's down to the size of my personal stash. And all the years I've been into different paper crafts, bought the stuff, never used them and just ordered them. Yeah, that's what it is. Wow, what an amazing craft junk journaling is for a paper craft hoarder. It's like, whoa. Being able to shop your own stash constantly. It's fabulous. I don't know if I don't want a piece that big on there. I really don't. I'm going to rip a little bit off top of that. Put that one on. Right, time to fold my page. Oh, that looked like a really good word search, that, in a house. I don't do word searches anymore. So that was my big thing when I used to take kids to the park and stuff. Oh, when we went to a kids' party and I wanted to be antisocial. Oh, yawn. Sorry. I'm not a one for sitting in big gangs of women and talking about everybody and everything. I just, no, it's not for me. Gossiping. That's the word. I couldn't think of the word. My motto is I like to deal in fact, not gossip. I hope I've brought my kids up that way. In fact, I think Rachel is more that way than I am. Oh, she's been waiting and waiting for this film to come out, and we got it yesterday and we watched it. Well, she didn't finish watching it because she was thoroughly disgusted by this film. And the reason is she's got the books, absolutely loves the books, thought it were amazing that the film was coming out. She even forgave the filmmakers for putting a Jonas brother in. Now, I'm not up on what kids do and don't like. I don't know why having a Jonas brother in a film would be such a sin, but apparently it is. And yeah, it's nothing like the books. Absolutely nothing like the books. It's the Chaos Walking film. Yeah. Now, I have just started listening to one of the books on audiobook, but I keep falling asleep and I'm still not very far into it. So I've not heard enough of the book to know what a hatchet job she reckons they've done on this film. But she doesn't get that artistic license means, yeah, if a film is based on a book, it's not going to be exactly the same as the book. But it's got to be said, maybe other films have been, yeah. I keep going back to that word, butchered. Maybe they've done that to other books and I'm not aware because I've never actually read the books. I don't know. Yeah, she wasn't a happy bunny. So I took myself off to bed to watch it in bed. I went up about 8 o'clock and I didn't see any more. I went to sleep. Yeah, so I had a bit of an early night. I don't know if that were down to having the jab or not. Right, that's kit paper on. I'm now going to come in with some bits of this. I want some strippier bits. Strippier, is that even a word? It is now. But that strippier bit is not a long enough strip to fit there. If anyone just joined then, yes, it is a collage video. I've not taken up pole dancing or anything. Take a bit more off that one and take a bit more off. Yeah. Anyway, I did finish watching the film. We're going to bed at 8 o'clock last night. I was then up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be going for a nana nap again soon. Now we've got past noon. And oh, I've had a visit this morning from a friend with some goodies for me. Some more plastic drawers for storage. They're not for me this time though. They're going to be perfect for girls in their bedrooms. So thank you for that, Debbie. Yeah, she's a daughter. One of her daughters has moved out. Yeah, literally moved, and I'm not joking. Not even 20 yards away to a house. Debbie lives on, I think, is it the second house on one street, and then round the corner, her daughter lives on first house, then on that street. So yeah, she's not gone far. But they're like all plastic storage towers that she's not took with her. And Debbie didn't need them, so she's kindly brought them down for me. And my girls have got high sleeper beds in their bedroom. It's the only way to fit them in, and desks and everything else they need. So, yeah, they did have some of the, you'll have seen them, Tanya at Tatty Treasure's got them, the metal storage drawers, what she uses in her craft room. Well, my kids had a set of those, a couple of sets of those each to go under their desks. They've got IKEA beds and IKEA desks under. We love IKEA. And they need replacing now because they've warped a bit. They're obviously not treated as carefully as Tanya's are by teenagers, are they? And they were pre-teens when we got them. So these plastic ones are going to replace them for them. They can fit A4 paper in. I mean, I don't need any more like that. So as well as getting a couple out of my craft room when we do that during Spring Bank holiday, they've now got these others. So they'll be well set for storage. Right, which one needs some more green on? That one does. I'm not really thinking too much about this collage. I'm just doing it. I do seem to find it's working out better. So my best favourite way to collage now is to come in here and rab it to you like while I'm doing it. It's just, it makes for much better collaging. So I think, yeah, as long as I get a weekly collage video in, I'm happy now. It's, you know, it's weird collage. I used to stress and stress and stress about collage, think I'd never get it, look at other people's, think how amazing it was, and mine just looks absolutely rubbish. But, and I'll say it, I used to hear other people say it and think, yeah, that's easy for you to say because you can collage. Where they said don't overthink it, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But it's true. Yeah. I think I with collage was like a teenager listening to the parents, like, yeah, whatever, what do you know about it? But it just clicks. It really does. And you know what I did to practice? I did actually just grab a magazine and rip some pages up because I didn't want to practice with any nice paper. Or, you know what I mean, any paper you'd then want to put on something else. I don't want that big black page 47 number on there. But I could have just turned it and used that, couldn't I? Yeah. I mean, this one's ended up being just like 4 squares, but I like it. I don't think I need it that long. I'm at it again, making silly little bits, aren't I, by fussing. Right, time to get a new page on here. Turn that over. Which way am I having it? That. So I want to glue that side. I've also got a new packet of the vellum stickers. Did I say that at the beginning? Maybe I did. I'll show you those when we get to it. So that's one there. A bit of music paper I feel on this one. Is that a bit? That's too dark. I don't like it. No, I'm going for more of this. How many have we got finished? That one's finished. That's not. That just needs a smidgen more up there. Oh, I bet that would even go up there. Yeah, that'd be perfect. But then I've got that whole big number 48. Do I like it? Do you know, I've decided I do. We're sticking labels all over things, aren't we? So why am I moaning about that big number 48 on that? And it actually looks like I've stuck a label in the top corner. We sometimes just don't know what we like, do we? I think I need a bigger bit down there. But not that big. Not that far in. That will do me. Yeah, I like that. What were I talking about? I've totally forgot. Oh yeah, the stickers. Yeah, I just ordered another random pack from Amazon. Different to ones I've had before. And I'm sure it's different to what the picture was anyway, but the stickers in it are absolutely gorgeous. Not all necessarily roses. And some of them, they even had some flower fairy stickers in. The weird thing I did find about this pack is, though, it were like, there were 3 of everything. There were a good selection of stickers, but each one there was 3 of. I just need to grab my baby wipes. I've got a little bit gummed up on that. Still persevering with Uggies. I've not been down to Aldi. I may actually leave the house now I've had both jabs. Yeah, when my friend Doll come to pick me up, and I said to her, last time I went anywhere was when she took me for my first COVID jab. Yeah, how adventurous am I? I just don't do it. Don't go out. Do you know what? I don't miss it. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? Kids are getting out and about now. They're going to school. Quite happy with that. I will be glad when playgroup opens up in September, though. I do miss that. Right. So we've got 3 completely covered, and we've just got these 2 to get a few bits on now. So I want some green painter's paper on that. Yeah, I'm being very faffy and finicky about the bits I use today. I think it's because I want to get as much of the packaging covered up as possible. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. That'll just look plain weird, so I'm only going to put it halfway up. Another one of my self-imposed collaging rules. Only 1 piece of each type of paper per item. What's that all about? I mean, I can put some more green paper up there if I want to. In my head, something's telling me I can't, but I'm going to just banish those thoughts and stick that up there. Yeah. I don't think I'll get struck down. Yes, that pizza was yummy. I always used to make his own pizzas and things. Never bought any pre-made things when girls were younger because they're lactose intolerant. And yeah, and we had a very uninformed dietitian, obviously, because we didn't think they could have cheese at all, and turns out that's a little bit of bunkum. It all depends how sensitive you are. And one of the cheeses that has the least lactose in is cheddar. There's such a small amount of lactose in cheddar. Now my girls love cheddar. I don't know why that is, particularly with cheddar. Couldn't tell you. So, yeah. And that was just through getting referred to a different hospital that we found that out. Right, I want to fill those spaces in, but because I've got 1 of each of my 4 on already and that big gap in the middle, I don't know what to put on. I don't want to put something different on. I'm really stuck. That bit there, I think I'm going to put some more of that on. I'm going to say hello to Zoe's son, Noah, if you're watching, Noah. Not they will be. Who's broken his ankle. Poor boy. Yeah. Rachel broke her ankle once, yeah. As I said to Zoe, 1 child with a broken limb is like 10 men with man flu. It definitely is. I'm going to pop a bit of this across the middle. So I hope it works out okay and it's not needing operating on. Yeah, I'm just going to put that on. I like it. It's going to be a bit different to other, but as I said, they're not all going in the same project. Also, when I'm collaging, I just like to have to make them all match. And then when you're going to be using them in different things, it's like, well, that is a bit pointless, isn't it? Why do they all have to match when they're all going in different things? It's just, we get these ideas in his heads, don't we? Right, that's the collage a bit done. So we now have 5 lovely journal cards, taggy things. And I've not made everything go the same way, so I'll be much happier about turning them. You can still see a little bit of what's it through, yeah, what's it, packaging, but I'm not too bothered about that. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges. I'm using my walnut stain. Whoops, I totally forgot that I've bought a new ink pad, and that's really dark now. I don't think I want to do it with walnut stain. Sorry. I'm going to go back to tea dye. So that one's not going to match now because I've done it really dark around edges. Yeah, tea dye is much better. So, yeah, it's going to be odd one out when it's done, isn't it? Oh yeah, the tea dye is so much better. And it goes on so easy over the gesso. I'll do it backs after. When you've got the packaging with the cream inside, it makes your journal cards a little bit, they've got a slimmer profile then, because you're not having to cover up both sides. I've got a little bit of pizza making instructions there. Yeah, I'm so sad that I did that one with gesso. Yes, new ink pad combined with, sorry, I'm so sad I did it with walnut stain because new ink pad combined with gesso got far too much colour on there, far too much ink. I'm going to see what occurs if I go over it with tea dye. Oh, it's toning it down lovely. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, I think I quite like the effect. I think I might do something like that on purpose one time. Yeah, I do like that. Oh yeah. Right, so that's our edges all inked. Have I done them all? Yeah. Have I done that one? Yeah, but I want a bit more up there. Okay, I've no idea what that little beep were all about from Gertrude. I know we are expecting a delivery. Right, so that's the 5 done. These are going to match those tags I did. Lovely. Yeah, I've not even rounded corners. I forgot about rounding corners. Do you know what? I'm just going to go with it. We don't need rounded corners. Right, let's get our vellum stickers out. My brain is so scattered. Don't even know if I showed you these at the beginning of the video. I didn't, did I? I don't think I did I? No. Right, what we got? Turn it right way around. We've got some gorgeous butterflies. Oh, yes. Look at that. I'm loving that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to be perfect on there. And we've got these sprays of flowers. We've got some fans with flowers on. I do love that butterfly. Another spray. That's that one again. Like I said, there's 3 of everything. Oh. I don't know. Oh, we could have that and a butterfly. Then there's these flower fairy. There's 3 flower fairy ones. I've never got round to doing anything with flower fairies, and I do have 2 copies of the Flower Fairies anthology. I like that. That's like already in the shape of a tag. Ooh, pretty. That is pretty. Yeah, very pretty. I'm going to use that one. Again, 3 of them. Very weird. I don't know why it's like... Oh, I've got one of those. I like these. There's some label stickers in with them. I've put these on my Amazon storefront. They were only about, I'm sure they're about £3. That's nice. That's pretty. Oh, look at that lovely pink bow. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, look at that one. A hand and a rose. I've got some smaller ones like that. Right, have you seen them all now? Oh, look at him. Oh, Alice. He's going in. I'm going to have to put some of them in Alice's journal. Oh, see, a random white rabbiting with my floral things. Oh, we've seen that one. Some smaller flowers. Oh, that's pretty. Roses and the violin. Do like that, and the sheet music. More hands. A boot. What does that say? With love and devotion. Sweet. Oh, that's pretty. So, yeah, there we have them. There's not as many florals in as I would have liked, but I still like them. I like that, how they've cut some of that leaf off, because up against the side of the tag, that is going to look good. I think that one might need to go there though. That is where I'm going to put that, I think. Or do I want to put that one on the big one? That's definitely going to go on one. That's that. That's that. Oh yeah. I really do like that, but is it going to show up on that green paper? I don't know. That one might look better. Oh, that could look really good in the middle of that. I think I'm going to put the butterfly and the white rose on there, and then we've got nothing for the other one, so I need to grab something else out there. I could use another rose and make two the same. What about this floral little garland? That's pretty. That is pretty. I'm going to start with these two big ones because I've, yeah, obviously decided. Do you know, I like that better with the bit of vintage photo. Not the vintage photo, walnut stain. Oh, that really is blobbing on. With the bit of walnut stain and the bit of tea dye. So I'm just putting a bit of walnut stain on there. Then I'm going over it with tea dye. It's come out a really nice colour. Yeah, that's much better. They match because they needed to match, didn't they? Right. What did I say? Take the sticker off the backing rather than the other way around. It's much easier. There we go. Now, I might be a bit late to the party with these stickers, but hey ho. I'm loving them. Yep. Just like that. Yeah, they're not the clear background ones, these, but they're not very white. Yeah, they're more the washi sticker than the vellum. I can live with that. I like that. Now the second one. Why am I turning upside down? And I want to do the sticker bit, that's it. Happy with that placement. Yeah, then the bit that I've crinkled to get it off the backing always lays flat then. I don't often always even need this. Right, then I'll take the rest of the backing off. Oh yeah, these are really pretty. So that's two. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll jazz it up with a sticker or something, a label. I don't know about that. I really don't know. I think that would look better on there. Let's do it and see. I've gone and done this wrong way again. Why am I doing it back to front? I have no idea, people. And I think this is going to be small enough and even enough for me not to mess with cutting backing in half, she says. And then I go and roll it all up on it in on itself. I'm not too sure how I feel about that one. That one may end up needing a butterfly up top and a label down bottom. I think that's what that's going to end up having. Yeah. Oops. And I've not done my journal cards sideways and end, have I? Because I fell in love with those flowers, but it don't matter. It don't matter. I think they're going to be tucked in side spots anyway. the one I'm going to use in my rose ring binder journal is. Right. Yeah, I'm going to do these with this sort of in the middle, then a label at the bottom and a butterfly up top. Yeah. I'm going to put that over the green because, like I said, it is more of a washi sticker than a vellum. So it's not quite as translucent. It's not completely opaque, but it is not totally translucent. Yes. And this one. It's gone quiet. Got to cut back enough. I can't do it, me, if I don't cut back enough. I end up curling my sticker up, as you just saw on my last attempt. And that's now going there because I stuck it down earlier than intended. But that saved a lot of faffing about where shall I put it? Shall I put it there? Shall I put it there? I think I'm going to save the vellum butterfly. I'm going to use just a fussy cut butterfly. So yeah, we want butterflies and labels on these. Let's grab some labels. I'm not going to be too picky about my labels I'm using. Let's just grab a selection. What we're going to do when labels go out of style. I don't know about you, but I'm loving this look with labels. Now they want smaller labels. I think I'm liking these shape of labels. That's very tiny, that one. Is that too tiny? Yeah, too tiny for this card. Now I'm going for all the same labels and I don't know if I want to do that. An upwards way label there. Oh, I like that one. I don't mind if it covers the stem up a little bit, actually. And I need to change one of these. They're all looking too samey. Too samey indeed. What else we got? What else we got? That's that. I'm still going to use 2 of those because I can. And now I just need to grab... Oh, I've moved my mat. Sorry about that. Weird. I just need to grab my fussy cut flutterbyes and we'll be done. Craft lunch. Oh dear. So definitely need to get fussy cutting some butterflies. I remember not long back doing a project to use up butterflies because I had too many. Am I even on camera yet? I'm not even on camera, am I? What am I like? Oh, a nice neutral butterfly. I don't know if that's going to stay there. That's too big. I like that one. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that fits in lovely with these. That yellow one a bit too in your face. Oh, it's 2 butterflies. We don't need 2 butterflies. Oh, what's this one? Too yellow. I do reject butterflies for the finickiest little reasons. You need to go there. You need to go there. That's much better. And how many more do we need? We need 1 more butterfly that's going to match in with these. I don't want anything too orangey. I don't want anything too big. I don't want anything too small. I like him. By George, I think we've got it. Right, time for the glue. I'm not in the mood for trying to squeeze that Anita's. I'm going to use this art glitter one. Even though I've not put a pin in this, so this one still might be a bit of a pain in the arris. Right. Who needs inking? You need inking, because you're looking a little bit anemic. You need a little bit of an edge on you. Yeah. Butterfly needs edge. That's it. You don't need inking. I think you've been done. You need a bit of inking because you've got a very white outline. Some of these have got some white on the edge, so they're getting a slight inking. There we go. Do you want a bit of ink? Just a little bit. Right, let's get gluing. I'm not even faffing about placement. I'm so over spending 3 hours looking for that one perfect place to put something when there isn't one perfect place. There's about half a dozen brilliant places. Come on, glue. Don't give me glue drama. Yay. The glue drama is over. But I actually got too much out then. Can we see this one? That's where the flutterby's going. Put it in the middle, can you see? I'm terrible with my camera placement since I got this overhead thing. There's too many places I can put the camera. I need to take more time to frame my shot at the beginning. I got so used to working in a particular place on the desk because that was the only place my other thing would, yeah, I could position it. We like you. You silly butterfly. Oh, what are you doing? It should wipe off there nice and easy. Because it was a vellum sticker. Yeah, it did. I'm such a lucky bunny. I think I got writing upside down on that sticker. Do you know, I haven't got a clue. It may have been upside down, it may not. There we go. That's 2. Let's do the sticker first on this one. I've just dripped glue. I do that every time I clean my nozzles. Leave them full of water. No, he definitely looks better on there. So yeah, I said I weren't faffing and then I just did a bit of faffing. Pretend you didn't see it. It's been nice to hear that a few of you have been making those ring bang journals along with me. So yeah, I'd love to see them when they're done. I'm getting a little bit better at following other people's channels and actually watching them. I didn't realise that you don't get notifications from a channel when you subscribe. I know this sounds really pathetic because I actually said it. I've said it on my channel, don't forget to click the bell icon. I didn't realise you needed to click the bell icon when you subscribed. Well, not click, you click it. It doesn't default, should I say, to getting all notifications. It defaults to getting some notifications. So you then have to go into your settings and click all notifications. So I'm missing videos by people who I wanted to watch. And then I was getting, it loves recommending random stuff to you, doesn't it, YouTube? I have now got a completely separate YouTube channel for watching the news. Because it was just coming up with all sorts of random news articles. So I've totally set up a separate, not a YouTube channel to make videos on, but for watching YouTube when I want to watch the news. Because I'm like, what's all this news doing here? I want to watch some crafty stuff. And I'm getting bombarded with news. Not all of it I wanted to watch. I like to be very selective with the news I watch. Because a lot of it is plain rubbish. Right. And we're done. So I'm pretty pleased with how they came out. Oh, hello, Kat. She likes them. Phoebe says she likes them. She says they're beautiful. Yeah, she does. I've no idea what Phoebe says. Come here, cat, we'll give you a stroke while we say goodbye. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And, yeah, give it a whirl. Get some packaging used up. Yeah, it's a very cheap source of cardboard. And, like I say, if you want any of those stickers, I've got them linked on my Amazon storefront. So, thank you very much for watching me, and I'll see you next time where I'll be using a couple of these in my ring bound journal. So, thanks for watching. Bye.